Whilst Del Grant did not appear at first to have aged well, closer scrutiny showed him to be wiry and fit enough. His eyes, sometimes described as windows to the soul, seemed to suggest a calm, unemotional man, but again, close scrutiny would see the fire that smouldered within them. The only person to get close to him was Magda. "We lost the interplanetary fighter," Magda said. "We couldn't keep it for long, could we?" "The fighter is not the only thing we have lost," Grant said, with a trace of bitterness in his voice. "Many of our followers don't believe we can succeed. Sooner or later, they will give up the ghost and go their separate ways. We've lost their faith." He was slumped in a chair by a fireplace in which a log crackled with flame. Magda sat on the floor alongside him, one hand draped on the arm of the chair, the other cradling a 5.7 gun. "I never thought I could get used to one of these," Magda said distractedly. "I was brought up to handle more primitive weapons." "You handle them very well, from what I've heard," Grant said. "You killed Severlan with a crossbow, did you not?" "If I hadn't, she would have killed Avon." Grant said nothing. "You don't believe he'll come, do you?" Magda said quietly. "Why should he, always assuming he's still alive?" Magda laughed a little. "Avon is very hard to kill. I often thought he had a pact with the devil. Back me up in this life, and I'll do the same for you in the next." "Maybe he has. You fought alongside him. You've known him a long time. Why don't you think he'll come?" Grant smiled. "He always thought I was the mercenary, not him. And for a while, I suppose I was. But of course, as we both now know, he was the one who cared to look after his own interests at the expense of anyone else's. Whilst I became a convert to the religion that seeks freedom and justice for all, and let any expense go hang, Avon was in self-denial. He will not have changed, I think. Not his fault, I suppose, after all. A psychopath doesn't know he's a psychopath, does he? Well, we need all the help we can get, even from a psychopath." Grant frowned. "How will he know we need him?" "Our friends from Cathay, who helped him, and later me, to escape from the island planet that burned up in the suns, will know where he is. And it is in their interest to tell him where we are. He has something they want. What everybody seems to want. Aurak." "That may be so, but I ask you again, why would he come?" asked Grant. Magda gazed into the fire. She could not answer the question.